Our match number 2 is Cobalt, the world famous YouTube creator, great classic Tetris content, making a debut here in Masters against iBall, the legendary Super Mario Brothers 1 speed runner from Canada. Very happy to have these folks here in round 1. Let's go ahead and get this started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. Wow. Thanks so much, Scott Gray, for oh, well, there's more. Scott Gray gave out 20. I thought Scott gave out 5, but Scott has given out 20 gift subs and now has given out a total of 69 gift subs to this channel. So thank you so much, Scott Gray. iBall with some early traffic here. Long bar to the left side. Good split double to help clear all this away. And just a piece away. Chessmaster with the 11 bits. Thank you so much, Ryan Chessmaster. All right, iBall open on the right side. Gets Tetris number 1 down. There you go. And another one, 55,000 for iBall. 72,000 for Cobalt. I don't know. What do you say? Now, so traditionally, like, you know, I don't know, there used to be something of a debutante ball, right? Where like a society woman would be debuted to the world, right? Very antiquated. Certainly not something we're doing nowadays. But you're debutante, right? They're debuting. Now, what is the other? Is it a debutant? Sounds like demutant. So I don't know what it is. But anyway, Cobalt making his debut here in Masters. Currently in the lead, 122 to 106 over iBall. Debutee. Is it a debutee or a debuter? I don't know. 169 for Cobalt, 109 for iBall. There we go. Open up the right side. Gets a long bar down for the Tetris. Demartian. Yeah, it is Demartian. All right. Oh, iBall doing a lot of fighting above the, you know, kind of where the next box would be if you could see them already today. But maybe it's been a while for iBall. Always good to see iBall back. And I like to see, you know, folks from, you know, kind of other gaming communities, you know, who've established themselves in other gaming communities, doing well in Tetris. I really enjoy that. 165 iBall, 218 for Cobalt. All right, we got a little bit of a freeze on one of our screens, and it is not Vandy. Vandy has dropped 0 frames, so there you go. So players are reminded that if you do have internet issues, just keep playing, and then we will sort it out. All right, Dirty Tetris, therefore, iBall. Still kind of a jacked up board, but getting it burned down. So 219, iBall, 268, Cobalt, halfway to the level 19 transition, and Cobalt is behind by about, you know, 12, 13 lines. So this lead is bigger than it looks. All right, iBall, you know, had a kind of eye toward, oh, maybe I could, you know, build a Dirty Tetris, but just kind of thought better of it. Took the lower burn there just to bring the stack down. You know, with 100, what is it? 200? Yeah, 200 lines of 29 speed, you know, available. Maybe you don't take as many risks here early on. But then again, you know, what do these players have to give? Can they go 200 lines? 388 Cobalt, 266 for iBall. Thank you for the 1,000 bits from Jedi Master Polo. I like that name. Thanks for the follow. Half Dead Airhead. Now, one thing I did not mention early, kind of in the intro, is our Lone Star Championship taking place in Austin, Texas in July, right? July 21st through the 23rd. The 21st will be the pre-party on Friday at the Shoal Creek Saloon. And then the 22nd and 23rd will be at the Classic Game Fest at the Palmer Event Center here in Austin. And there should be, I don't know, there's multiple tournaments, whatever. It should be a fun time. Really looking forward to that Friday kind of pre-party. And we had some, contributions that were going towards various ways to improve here. 372 transition for iBall, very low. But my PayPal account got frozen. So for the time being, until you hear otherwise, don't contribute anything. So I got to work this out with PayPal. They're like, oh, we had some unusual activity. Like, well, not, I mean, is it really? Like, I've been a customer of PayPal for like 20 years and there's always stuff going in and out. So I don't understand what the issue is, but so I will let you know when you can start contributing again. Thanks again to those of you who have contributed. iBall in a little bit of a situation, needs something to that left side and gets that J over. And this is really tough for iBall. Log bar over. Holy moly. And iBall, oh no, that misdrop of the L piece. And no, iBall's not going to recover from that. Looked like iBall was going to recover. Cobalt is good and can top out. Looked like iBall was going to recover. Some great placements and just dramatic, just slinging bars over left and right. Then just hung that L piece and that was it. So Cobalt, you are good and you have taken game number 1. Just Raven with the Prime subscription. Thank you so much. Good reminder to those of you out there with Amazon Prime. You also get a free Twitch Prime subscription every single month. Game 2. Let us go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Right, Cobalt setting up for that first Tetris. iBall's got one already, but is already dealing with some traffic here. Opens up that well in column 7 for a triple, just to bring this down. Trying to get rid of that little Mino efficiently. And looks like he'll be able to do that. That's the whole goal, is not burn a double when you could burn a single, and iBall has done that. And there's a long bar down for iBall. Gets the tuck of the J. So did not have to end up burning any extra lines in that whole sequence. So very good. 79 iBall, 70 for Cobalt. Another Tetris iBall. Another Tetris Cobalt. And wow, check out that. I didn't even notice the shirt Cobalt there. That's wild. That's just all over Bugs Bunny prints. I mean, it's pretty wild. All right, iBall waiting. Yeah, no, waiting. No, all right, and end up taking the S and gets the spin. A little bit of a hiccup in the stream there. I wasn't sure that spin went through, but it did. All right, iBall with that nifty burn with the T. I like that. And Tetris iBall, 177 for him, 187 for Cobalt. You can see both players rollers as pretty much the majority. What a turn the community has taken. Comprised primarily of rollers now in Masters. Very occasional tappers, DAS player once in a while will get in, but tapping is the order of the day until it's superseded by, you know, whatever. I don't know what people are gonna do next. You know, toe fluttering, or I don't know what people are gonna do, but you know, you couldn't have imagined rolling before someone started doing it, and now it's like totally dominant, just like bam, over everything else. 269 iBall, 281 Cobalt. All right, I think iBall misses a spin, but easy cleanup. 297 iBall, 327 Cobalt. So Cobalt up by about a Tetris and a half. Oh yeah, well, there's like teeth rolling, whatever. And people will do teeth rolling. I mean, that's gotta hurt though. I mean, I just think about that and like my teeth hurt just thinking about it. Oh, true. You know, Wallband makes a good point. The trolling technique soon by the first six-fingered NES Tetris player. I mean, I guess that would be, you know, legal if you have 6 fingers, and go for it. So, you're gonna find that person, and you know, if they don't know classic Tetris, introduce them to it. I mean, they're out there, right? I mean, sometimes you see that come up just in whatever, on the internet or books or whatever. So, all right, 428 for Cobalt, 380 for iBall. Or maybe there could be some like stem cell therapies or whatever, where people will intentionally try to grow a 6th finger for NES Tetris. That would be worth it, right? All right, T-spin there for iBall. I'm trying to avoid some burns and will do so. All right, Cobalt going to uncover the well on the right side. Now waiting for that long bar. There's the bar, and bang, Tetris. There's a Tetris iBall. So iBall back by about 2 Tetrises and ahead by, you know, 7 or 8 lines. iBall going to transition about 528. Cobalt at the very same score, but still 10 lines to go. Cobalt set up in column 9 and does not like it. So just going to take some safety burns here. And this should burn away efficiently. And so we'll see what Cobalt is aiming to do here. All right, going to transition at 556. All right, there's the S spin down the right side for iBall. Oh, there we go. Nice adjustment for iBall. Still looking for that bar down the right side and gets it. iBall in the lead. So 659 to 589, but iBall does have like, you know, 14 to 18 lines. So it is a score lead and maybe not a pace lead. All right, there's a Tetris for Cobalt. All right, so we'll see. Tetris iBall at 170 lines, 744. Remember that, and we'll see where Cobalt crosses 170 lines. Oh, no, a couple of misdrops there for iBall, or maybe just one misdrop. All right, there's a Tetris for Cobalt. And it looks like iBall, at least at that point, had the pace lead. Cobalt, iBall set up in column 4 for a double and gets that bar down for the double. And trying to clear all this away. Has a little bit of a shelf over the well on the right side. Good placements here. Uncovers and Tetris for iBall, 802. But again, about 17 lines ahead. There's a neat little combo delayed burn thing for iBall and a Tetris. 834 for iBall, 768 for Cobalt. I feel like I'm saying Cobalt when I mean iBall and iBall when I mean Cobalt. Oh, there's an adjustment for iBall, but gonna end up having to take a couple of burned lines. J to the left, okay, takes a skim and long bar down for a Tetris. 905 iBall, 835 Cobalt. Still about, 15 lines difference. iBall ahead in lines. And as we get to level 29, Tetrises are worth 36,000 points. And max out here for iBall on level 28. Tetris for Cobalt, 212. iBall looking for a Tetris into 29, but you don't want to, all right, going to end up having a transition with a triple. And pretty dicey here for iBall. Gets a long bar over. Okay. All right, bringing this down. A37 iBall. Oh, no, that left side for iBall. And no, that's going to be a top out. A37. So Cobalt with a little mini chase down. Needs to get to A38 is the target. There is A21. And we'll have to do a little bit here on level 29 speed. Needs to get to A38. Can single and double forever. Plenty of room, plenty of time. And just about 3,000 points to go. There's a triple, and that will seal it for Cobalt. So Cobalt has taken game number 2. GG's. All right, it is game 3. Cobalt up 2-0 over iBall. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and a Tetris. Oh, iBall getting some last minute Instagramming here. I mean, people aren't on Instagram anymore, right? Are people on that? I mean, I think if you're buying like skin products, maybe you're on Instagram because you're like following skin products influencers. I don't know anybody else who's on Instagram. I just don't know what they're doing. What are people on Instagram for? No idea. All right, some nifty adjustments there for iBall, and 3 Tetrises in a row to start the game off for him. 28,000 for Cobalt. And we got Hufflepuffus and Hydrant Dude waiting in the wings. And iBall getting up very high and jagged on this board. Oh my word. So we go a little desperation survival situation here for iBall. Gets that piece over. Oh my word. Holy mackerel. Okay, there's a good piece. Getting the skims in. Oh, no, that S did not spin. And if it had, he would have been out of it, but it did not. And iBall has topped out here. Just 32 lines in, and Cobalt is good here in game 3. iBall had it, but that S just wouldn't spin that way. If it had, that would have been, he would have been out of it. Oh, no. Oh, my word. Well, Cobalt will take game 3. GG's iBall. It's always a pleasure. I'm a big fan. And sorry it didn't go your way this time. But hopefully we will see you back here again. Both players complaining about the RNG and that one. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.